Hello everyone. So far we have discussed everything all about semi-automatic lathe, that is capacitor lathe and turret lathe. We have seen that these are development of center lathe or engine lathe. There were some limitations of center lathe for production of large load or batch production. So some features are added to these semi-automatic lathes so that they can suit large production activities, such as multiple tool availability, work holding method, that is bar indexing method, automatic feeding of tools, automatic stopping of tools at precise location, and proper sequence of operation, etc. Center lathe, that is also called conventional lathe, capacitor lathe and turret lathe, look very similar, but they have difference in terms of their construction, their operation and their use. So now we are going to discuss the differences among the conventional lathe, capacitor lathe and turret lathe. In this virtual class we are going to discuss differences between center lathe and semi-automatic lathe, that is turret lathe or capacitor lathe. Here you can see two diagrams which are depicting the center lathe and capacitor lathe. You can easily find out the constructional differences between these two types of lathes. As we have discussed all about these, so we are not going to discuss from basics. So you can pause the video and may find out the differences. So pause the video and find out differences. Let's discuss the difference between center lathe and turret lathe or capacitor lathe. Here, this column represents the aspects or parameter depending on which we are going to discuss the differences. This column represents center lathe. This column represents turret lathe or capacitor lathe. So first is constructional difference based on headstock. Both center lathe and turret lathe are having similar headstock in construction, but headstock of center lathe is very simple. The headstock of this turret lathe or capacitor lathe is having wider range of speeds and is heavier in construction. If we compare both of these lathe depending on same capacity, the center lathe required 3 horsepower motor to drive the spindle, while the turret lathe or capacitor lathe of the same capacity as center lathe requires approximately 15 horsepower motor to drive its spindle and other accessories. Now second is the constructional difference based on cross slide tool post. Both center lathe and capacitor lathe are equipped with reach over type carriage, that is conventional type carriage, and turret lathe may be equipped with side hang type carriage. But the tool post on the center lathe is the single way tool post, so we can only mount one tool at a time. And the capacitor lathe is equipped with front tool post and rear tool post, and front tool post is the 4-station tool post and the rear tool post is the generally 2-way tool post. So we can here mount the number of tools on the cross slide. Now the third difference is the constructional difference based on turret head or tailstock. Center lathe is having tailstock which is on the right side of bed, but there is no tailstock in the turret lathe or capacitor lathe. Instead of this tailstock, there is a hexagonal turret on which more than 6 number of tools can be mounted. Now the fourth difference is based on number of tools that can be handled at a time. Generally in center lathe, we can only mount single cutting tool at a time. We have to change the setting or change the tool to perform different operations on a workpiece. But in case of semi-automatic lathes, We can mount number of tools, as the tools can be mounted on cross-slide tool posts and hexagonal turret. So multiple tool availability is the feature of semi-automatic lathes, and they can do cutting without changing the setting. Now fifth difference is based on setup of tools. As the center lathe is equipped with single way tool post, and for each operation we have to change the tool. So we can say in center lathe there is temporary setting of tools. In case of turret lathe, the tools are mounted permanently on cross slide tool posts and hexagonal tool posts. So to perform different operations on a workpiece, we do not require to change the tools. So the setting of tool in semi-automatic lathe is permanent. Sixth difference is based on provision of stops. In center lathe there is no provision of stops, but in semi-automatic lathe there is provision of stops, so that same tool can perform operation on each workpiece to a predetermined amount, making the possibility of repetitive jobs. Here the stops can control the movement of carry saddle, cross slide, hexagonal turret and turret saddle. There is provision of feed stop rod and stop to control the feed of hexagonal turret. Seventh difference is based on nature of production work. We can perform miscellaneous jobs on the center lathe. That's why the center lathe or engine lathe is called as most versatile machine tool. But semi-automatic lathes are generally adapted for quantity production of works. That's why they are called production machine tools. And especially the semi-automatic lathes are designed for bar work. Now the eighth difference is based on provision of rigidity in holding the work and tools. In center lathe there is no provision, no special provision to provide rigidity to work and tools. However, in center lathe we can provide rigidity to work by steady rests and follower rest. But this rigidity is during the operation. In case of turret lathe or capacitor lathe, there is extreme rigidity to permit multiple and combination cuts. The work is supported very well by collet chuck, and to provide rigidity during operation, the tool holders are having special provision like rollers, pilot bars, etc. So turret lathe or capacitor lathe is having extreme rigidity. Now ninth difference is based on combination cuts. As there is only single cutting tool in the center lathe, so we cannot have combination cut. But in case of turret lathe or capacitor lathe, as the tool holders for hexagonal turret are equipped with number of cutting tools, so the multiple cuts can be arranged by using the tool holders mounted on hexagonal turret. Along with this, the cutting done by tool mounted on hexagonal turret as well as by tools mounted on cross slide front tool post and rear tool post can be made simultaneously. So there is good provision to provide combination cuts. Now the 10th difference is based on machining time and handling time. As we have to change the cutting tool for each operation to be performed on a workpiece, so there is idle time in between the operations. So we can say the center lathes consume more time comparatively. In case of turret lathe or capacitor lathe, the use of feed stop rods, stops, multiple cutting tools, the machining time and the handling time is reduced to good extent. So the use of semi-automatic lathes often save the machining time by 25 to 75% and the handling time by 25 to 50%. Now 11th difference is based on lead screw. As we have seen, there is lead screw in center lathe for cutting the threads. So the lead screw in center lathe is always provided, and this enables the thread cutting by single point cutting tool. But in case of turret lathe or capacitor lathe, the thread cutting is generally by tapes or dies or chasers. So there is no lead screw is provided for thread cutting. However, in some cases, a small lead screw may be provided. Now 12th difference is based on degree of automation. As we have seen in the starting of this chapter that conventional lathe or center lathe are not having any automation. So there is no automation in center lathe. But the turret lathe or capacitor lathe, being as semi-automatic lathe, there is automation. So the degree of automation in turret lathe or capacitor lathe is semi-automatic type. Now 13th difference is based on rate of production. The rate of production in the center lathe is lower, and the rate of production in case of turret lathe or capacitor lathe is higher. 14th difference is based on labor cost. The labor cost incurring in center lathe is higher because high skilled operator is required to perform setting and operations on workpiece. But the labor cost in case of turret lathe or capacitor lathe is lower as the skilled machinist is only required for setting of tools and machine. And the operations can be performed by unskilled or semi-skilled operators. So there is reduction in labor cost. Last difference is based on overhead charges. The overhead charges in case of center lathe are lower comparatively, and in case of turret lathe, the overhead charges are higher than the center lathe because of higher investment, more consumption of power, high maintenance cost. In this way, we can differentiate the center lathe and capacitor lathe or turret lathe based on their constructional features, their operational features, their uses, and many other factors.